Following on from the first of our three-part video series on this topic, the 10 easiest mistakes when trying to lose weight, we come to the next on our list. We've already covered SMART goals, primarily focusing on exercise, traditional diets, and accountability. So let's now discuss number 5, which is often an afterthought for many dieters since it may only occur once every week or two, but could still actually negate many days' dieting efforts: excessive alcohol consumption. But first, as always, please take note of our disclaimer. Regarding energy balance, immoderate alcohol consumption can affect it in two ways, directly and indirectly. Concerning the direct effect, we're speaking about the calories coming straight out of alcoholic beverages. Here's an example of what you can expect from some popular ones. But to give you an idea of how many calories alcoholic drinks can accumulate to, let's use a bottle of regular beer as an example. Say you have 6 bottles on a Saturday night. Considering that one has around 150 calories, 6 would equal 900 calories. Keeping in mind that we usually aim to reach a caloric deficit of 500 calories a day, it means that even just them alone could nullify the previous 2 days' dieting efforts. So what could that mean if you had substantially more than this in the night, or consumed types of alcoholic beverages that contain many more calories than this per unit? You can see then how, despite keeping alcohol consumption to once per week, it could still end up putting your weight over the course of a week in the red if you went overboard. On top of that, then we have the indirect effects of alcohol on energy balance, which only worsens things. First of all, alcohol lowers your inhibitions, and not just socially. It also does so in relation to dietary choices, meaning the more drinks you have at a setting, the less restraint you'll have to avoid foods you want, which could easily contain even more calories than you'll consume that evening through alcohol, like pizza or ice cream. Besides this, alcohol indirectly impacts weight through hangovers too. That's because with them comes electrolyte imbalances, dehydration, and low blood sugar levels, all of which can influence appetite negatively. I mean, how often have you needed to get fast food the following day after a heavy night of drinking? Have you ever considered that the physiological consequences of drinking on the body, like these, might play a big role in why? I mean, considering that fast food can rapidly replenish hydration and blood sugar levels, and its salty nature can do the same for electrolyte levels, it makes sense, right? Hangovers also negatively influence energy output since people are too lethargic to even move around much, let alone exercise. That said, we're not advising you to cut out alcohol altogether when targeting your ideal body weight. While that, of course, would be great for physical and mental health on top of weight management, it isn't realistic for some. Instead, we're just stressing the importance of drinking alcohol in moderation and choosing less calorically dense alcoholic beverages when you do. Again, you can refer to the link in the description for some ideas. On a side note, if you'd like to undertake our evidence-based and results-backed personalized Plato weight management program, please click the link in the top right-hand corner of the video or follow the link in the description. Next, we have overdoing it with healthy fats. In case you aren't aware, dietary fat comes in 2 forms: healthy fats such as monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat, and unhealthy fats such as saturated and trans fat. But what distinguishes them from healthy or unhealthy isn't how many calories they have. This is a common misconception. All dietary fat per gram, whether good or bad, has 9 calories. Conversely, unsaturated fats are known as healthy because of the health benefits they provide, such as supporting metabolism, cell signaling, immunity, hormone production, and absorption of nutrients, such as vitamin A or D. Opposed to this, saturated or trans fat are known as unhealthy because they raise bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol. As a result, the misunderstanding that good fat contains fewer calories than bad fat can lead people to think that they don't have to consider the calories from healthy fat sources like unsalted nuts, seeds, olives, etc. But that's a mistake. For instance, did you know that 100 ml of olive oil has almost 900 calories? 100 grams of unsalted nuts can have between 500 and 700 calories, and seeds can have between 450 and 600 calories. Accordingly, even though these have great effects on our health and can offer benefits in terms of satiety, Having them in excess can easily lead you to go overboard with your calories and erase the progress made from the day before. Therefore, a good rule of thumb is to have at most about a third of a cup of nuts daily and just a sprinkle of olive oil or seeds with a meal. And then we come to number 7 on our list, not optimizing your salads. Salads are not just a meal but a crucial element in every dieter's playbook for weight loss. This is because they're quick and easy to make, while facilitating fewer calories but more filling nutrient intake. Be that as it may though, many people often complain that they are still hungry after salads, which leads them to having another meal or snack shortly after, defeating the weight loss benefits of them in the first place. But there are simple reasons for this. Here are several outside of the salad contents itself. But in large part, the reason why dieters still want to have something else following the salad often boils down to what they had in the salad itself, and or what they didn't have. Only lettuce, tomato and another vegetable or two aren't enough to keep you full because they don't contain much protein, the most filling nutrient. Alternatively, some store-bought salads will indeed include foods with high protein content, but by way of undesirable sources such as bacon or fried chicken, which have other ingredients that simultaneously counteract their satiety effects, like added sugar and salt. So here's a simple list of foods you should try your best to include in your salads in green, and ones you should do your best to avoid in red. And on a final note, you want to make your salad yourself so you know exactly what's in it, and be cautious with condiments you add too because they can add significant amounts of calories and worsen appetite for the hours following. So that's our second video on the 10 easiest mistakes to avoid for weight loss. Please follow this link for the last 3, which are just as easy to make as these ones. Additionally, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. So that has been our video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.